This is why girls say that they hate abs. Now, as any of my fellow shreds gods will know, occasionally we must descend down from our throne of omnipotence high in the clouds of Mount Olympus. We must mingle, we must interact with the non-shredded peasants that roam this planet that we call Earth. Stop it, Bobby, with that gorgeous poetic storytelling, you cheeky little rascal. Now, truth be told, lads, there are times as a fitness person when you do meet and interact with people who are not as consumed with the fitness lifestyle as you are. Especially when you're being introduced to a new person by a friend, you're going to be usually labeled as something like, he's the fitness one, or he's got great abs, look at his abs, look at his abs. As if I'm some sort of one-dimensional, non-playable character whose only purpose in life is my endless, relentless pursuance of aesthetic excellence. You know what? That is absolutely true. Now, one such incident like this actually occurred a few weeks ago when I was out having a few bevies in Tokyo with some friends. One of my friends brought one of her friends along and we were all sat there drinking away, having a little bit of conversation, life in Japan. Some of the girls were singers, they were talking about that, Donald Trump's latest campaign, and of course the discussion rolled onto my abdominals, as it often does. And it was at that time, at that stage of the conversation, that this newcomer, this wanderer as I'm going to call her, gave me a truly fascinating insight into the female psyche. Now, just for context here, lads, this girl did have a long-term boyfriend, a very boyish-looking, charming-looking Japanese human being, and me, I am happily married, so this was not the lion hunting the gazelle, as you may assume. Now, I'm going to reveal it to you, of course I am, that's why you're watching this video, right? But let me tell you, this does not come from a place of arrogance, because I, my friends, have so many insecurities about my body, especially my calves. No, scrap that. You know what? My calves actually look decent when I've got a pump. There's sometimes when I put one of those Instagram filters on them and they look pretty damn good. Enough of that, enough of that, enough of that. This is what she said. There was a picture of me being passed around, not by me, I'm going to clarify, but sometimes this happens, lads. And she said this: I could never date anyone who was in that type of shape. I understand, you know, some people aren't into it. That's fine, that's fine. And she replied, no. I like it, but I would just find it too intimidating. There it is, lads, the key word, intimidating. Sexually intimidating, I'm going to assume. Some sort of arousing shark thrashing relentlessly amongst the waves of the ocean. Stop it, Bobby, with that bloody poetry. No, lads. She said something else. And this was the most interesting part. She said, I couldn't imagine being intimate with somebody with a body like that, naked. I would just feel too insecure about my body. Obviously, I'm not going to name this girl. Not that you would know who she is anyway. I don't think she'll remember who I am. I don't think she'll ever see this video. We were just two ships crossing in the night who shared a somewhat interesting conversation, probably more interesting to me than her, and she was a very lovely, lovely person. But to bounce back to that incredible piece of storytelling I gave you at the beginning, that incredible characterization, I do believe that that is how a lot of
non-fitness people
see us, fitness people, that we are all just sat there on our throne of shreds. My God, I wish I had a throne of shreds, I really do. Does not suffice. I think some people think that if you are in good shape, if you take care of your shape, if it's important to you, that you also sit there analysing, criticising other people, looking down on other people, and that just ain't true. What she said implied to me that she felt if she were about to be in a position of intimacy with a fitness guy, not me, but a guy like me, I guess. The guy, the man, the god, he would simply just be taking a step back and analysing her before doing so, which I think is very, very sad. And because of that, she would rather just not pursue any of those opportunities in the first place. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say that this chick sat there crying at night. What I am saying is that it is a somewhat sad generalisation that she assumes that people like myself and my shredded brothers are out here to analyse and to judge other people if they are not quite as intensely obsessed with fitness as we are. Now, of course, I'm sure there are some dickheads like that out there. Of course there are. But for me, some of the fittest, most dedicated, most obsessive fitness people I know are not doing it for the admiration of others, to be better than others, to impress others. They are doing it because it's the only thing that they feel truly in control of. It's the only thing that they feel like they're truly good at. It is the only thing that gets them through the struggle that we call life. I am referencing myself here, geezers, when I say that. I do this 100% for me because I enjoy it, because I love it, but it makes no difference to me if other people do that. If they want my help, if they want my assistance, of course I'll help them. But I do not judge people based on their fitness level. I am not implying that every single girl who has ever said that she doesn't like abs is lying to you. There are some girls who don't like abs. There are some girls who don't like ripped muscles. They would rather have a fluffy, cuddly teddy bear to grab onto and cuddle at night than a vascular, jacked god with all sorts of muscle indentations to lose yourself in. But geezers, rest assured that some girls do like this shit. And some girls will tell you they like it, and some girls they won't. And at the end of the day, it's their choice if they tell you or not. And we men, we gods, will never ever truly know what they are thinking. Which is why if you are jacked and shredded and godlike, but you find that you're getting more sexual energy, more sexual attention, you've got more sexual chemistry with the other guys that you see getting jacked and shredded in the gym, as opposed to the women that you desire. Unfortunately, despite making this video, despite opening this topic, I have absolutely nothing of value to offer you except this story. I hope you've enjoyed this story, lads. So listen, like this video if you feel like watching this video has been a complete waste of time. Like this video if you feel like your physique gets way more attention than guys than it does from the girls. Go count your Instagram followers and drop a comment below telling me how many of them are men and how many of them are women. And of course, subscribe to the channel, my friends, because this is a safe zone where you will be appreciated not only for your incredible dedication to being aesthetic and chiseled and defined and shredded and jacked, but also for the content of your character, which other people may not see so much through your gym selfies and your inspirational reels. But Bobby sees you and Bobby loves you. Have a wonderful day. Stay shredded. Bye bye.